Yes. Happy Memorial Day, man. Come on in, come on in. We at the desk, as you can see. Um, we're gonna get to the business. To the business, man. I got a special topic um, I want to talk about, and I'm glad I got my line back, so I don't really have to do a video on it. I could just edit um, some of the videos that's gonna come off of this, right? But I see something that's trending towards me on social media, right? As far as the hip hop community, right? And blogging and social media, right? Right. I'm just taking a little bit of time because I'm trying to find the video that I want to use for this. And I also want to send out my yeah, because I already know they don't send out my notifications. They don't. They do not send them out. Man, I'm about to turn this app off, man. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this off, man. Hit the light button when you come on in.
Seagulls are hovering like we're at the beach.
Yeah, because the food is out there.
Ugh.
Alright. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. We're gonna get started. Alright. I'm gonna use that video right there. Alright. Then we're gonna get to cooking. You like my new chair? Y'all see my new chair? This chair right here. This the chair that I picked up, man. I gave the other gaming chair to my daughter. See this joint right here? This joint right here is fire, man. Right? I got time today. I'm about to turn my app off. I'm gonna turn the app off so I don't be distracted. Right? And I'm gonna get to this motion, man. Listen. If you know me for boxing, please don't come over here with the boxing. There's enough boxing content, fake influencers. You can go pull up on. I'm not wasting my energy with that right now. But this will have a little bit of boxing um, in it because when I start getting into the cook, you're gonna see the boxing why the boxing is in it. But as far as like, I'm not gonna waste my energy talking nothing boxing on this live stream as far as the Tank Davis and stuff that's going on in the boxing field right now. But what I am going to talk about is Zip with the Drip. Did he expose the terror squad? Did he expose the terror squad? And did he also expose the fact with things that I be talking about a lot with gatekeeping and how the industry people be moving and but I want to say this. Shout out to Zip with the Drip, right? Because I was looking and you got guys attempting to front on you, talking about, oh, you're just on your couch. And some of these guys are supposed to be major players, hitters, right? But they are giving you a lot of attention for somebody that just sits on the couch. So salute to you for that, right? And I'm gonna get into that because, um, matter of fact, let me pull that up. I'll start right off with that. So apparently, Zip with the Drip. You guys can look him up. If you on YouTube, you definitely know who he is, right? But his Instagram was taken. Fat Joe um, has and Jadakiss have a podcast. The podcast is the wave now because a lot of the hip hop guys are seeing the success that Cam and Mace had, and Gilly and Wallow, and a lot of dudes. So they're jumping on that wave right now. But the YouTube community, the everyday people, like I like to call, have been had that type of movement. Yeah, well, you gotta get familiar, CW. Leave the boxing shit alone, man. You spend too much time with the boxing, and a lot of times the boxing is a bunch of guys that are buying views. They don't go to fights. They're not doing nothing. Get involved with, like, broaden your horizon with the content. Boxing content creators on it. If you're not really checking for like the Boxing Voice or Fight Hub and Fight Hype, you're like these bigger channels, the smaller channels, because they're all small. I don't care how many 200, 300 people sit around you thinking it. These guys aren't in the loop, man. It's a waste of time with boxing. It's a bunch of fake influencers that want to be famous. Like my daughter said, yeah, you want to be famous. It's a bunch of that, right? So but I had to get a beverage too. I had to get a beverage because I'm gonna take some time today, right? Um, yeah, CW, I put a video out, man. I got a short out talking about the victory. So this guy right here, let's get Zip up. I'm gonna play his audio. I'm not gonna play the video. I play a lot of the audio. Like I really been falling back from a lot of the boxing shit because to me, like I said, the boxing wave is jealous fan zone, man. Jealous fan zone. I'm going to be making a major boxing real life announcement in a second. That's why I don't even. I like the boxing wave on the internet is jealous fans. It's just different facets of jealous fans, man. It's what category of jealous fan are you in, right? It's what category of jealous fan are you in, right? With boxing, content creators, and content making. Because half of these dudes, right, they sit online, they talk about fighters that they don't have no business with, no relationships with. Half of these guys can't even get some of these fighters on their platform. You know what I'm saying? But this is Zip with the Drip right here, right? So back to what I was saying. Fat Joe and Jadakiss got a podcast. And a lot of the rappers and entertainers, that's what they're doing now, because that's the wave. See, these guys, no disrespect to them, but the entertainers now are exposed, right? Because the industry has always been smoke and mirrors, and they're seeing how the everyday folks, the YouTubers, like they like to refer to them, are really winning in the game. So now they're jumping on the wave, right? So Fat Joe and Jadakiss got a podcast. What sparked this was Zip with the Drip said, something that, people were upset about, right? But it's like, yo, it's content, right? He said that if Fat Joe had on his jewelry, I think it was $2 million worth of jewelry was on his couch, he would have got tried for that. He would have got robbed, right? So upon him saying that, the Terror Squad, right? And this is where the boxing's gonna come in. Shout out to Edgar Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga represents Terror Squad, right? So when he said that, Fat Joe's guys, the Terror Squad affiliates, they felt some type of way. They said that, Fat Joe wouldn't be alone and yada yada, things like that. Why would he be? If you got $2 million in jewelry on, you better not be alone. You better have security. You better have people with you, right? Rolling around like that, right? But the thing to me, and I say this for Zip, man, they got his page shut down. Well, apparently, I'm not going to say they, but his page got shut down after all this was going back and forth, right? And I said to myself, like, damn, if this guy don't have no motion, he's just out here on his couch, and he's trolling or he's looking for clout, why get his page shut down? Why was his page shut down? Like, he's a nobody, right? He's a YouTuber that's sitting on the couch. Why would you get his page shut down? But it goes to show you what I always been talking about with this boxing shit, right? Smoke and mirrors. Just because you think nobody's watching certain people, or you think their voice isn't as big, or their platform isn't as big, it's bigger than what you think. This shit is all smoke and mirrors. Because the guys that he's going at, right, or going at him, when you pull them up on IG and you look at them, it's like, damn, you niggas is doing big things. You niggas is doing big things. Why are you worried about a guy that you said is just sitting on the couch? A guy that doesn't have no motion, a guy that's not outside, right? Now, they should do like what the Source does, if that's the case, right? How I do these YouTubers that call themselves fronting on me with the boxing, I front on them heavy, and they know it. That's why they don't say my name. They act like they don't understand or watch what I'm doing. You know why? Because I front on them, right? I say, damn, you guys are doing all these views, but I haven't seen you at no fights. I don't see no fighters representing your brand. I don't see none of this stuff, but you do all these views. That's how you front on people, right? Because I'd be like, damn, nobody fucks with me, but damn, I'm really in the loop. When are you guys going to get in the loop? I don't give a fuck how many of you jealous fans sit around congregating around doing whatever. But I think Zip with the Drip is exposing them, man. He's exposing them. His page got turned off, his Instagram, right? Why would they do that? Why would anybody do that? And the reason why I wanted to talk about this, because I went through this yesterday. Well, I got my live back now because you see I'm on live. But yesterday, these guys, right? And I pretty much have an idea of the people that it's coming from. They can't hide no more, right? They can't hide, right? But they did the same thing to me. They got my live shut down for illegal firearm, right? I always show all my qualifications, man. I'm a security guard. You do have options. But I showed a legal firearm, and I'm carry concealed, right? But yet they reported my channel, right? That's what, when you have real motion, that's what the gatekeepers do. They try to hide you. They try to hide you, man. And I think they try to do that with Zip with the Drip, man. Even though they say this guy is sitting on his couch and all of that. Nah, they tried to hide him, man. They tried to hide him, and then they did the industry move, right? They said they applied the pressure. They applied pressure on him. No, if you were referring to getting his channel shut down as the pressure, that's not pressure. That's not pressure, man. Applying pressure will be just drowning him out. But if you got his page shut down, right? Because that's what he's saying, that you guys did it. He's calling y'all the telling squad, not terror squad, the telling squad. I'm gonna play that audio. If y'all did that, come on, man. And this to me, right? This is why I say what I say about on this, and I want to talk about this. This is supposed to be alleged all street guys. You see, I said alleged. These are supposed to be street guys doing this, right? These are street guys, man. These are the same guys that was around Edgar. That's why Edgar was acting the way he was acting. Remember when Edgar had the press conference? I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, whenever it was. And he was firing the gun, right? Because he had the shooters with him. He had the terror squad. He was in there with the shooters, the street guys, and that rubbed off on him. He was, remember that? Look, we're talking a little boxing now, man. Do y'all remember that? I know y'all remember that, but see now, look, y'all didn't know the reason why he was doing all of that. Did anybody know that? Two in the building? I'll wait for a comment before I go in, man. How's the content looking now, right? How's the content looking now? And I'm going to pull up a receipt on that. He had the shooters with him. Did y'all know that? Did anybody know that? Boxing guys. Because I know a lot of y'all was making content on that. I seen the content. I'm not going to pull up none of y'all content because y'all are meaningless, motionless. But do you get why he was doing that? Because he was in there with the terror squad. The street guys, the shooters was in there with him. Right? I'm going to pull up the receipt to show you this. But do you guys know that? It's two in the building. Somebody comment, man, before I move on, man. This comments are free. Comments, likes, sharing content is free. I didn't say drop $1. I didn't tell you to do nothing. I just simply asked a simple question for the two people that's in here. No, you did not know. Thank you, CW. But so I'm going to show you now, CW. I'm going to show you. Thank you. This is an educational show over here, right? So I'm going to educate you. Thank you for putting that out there, right? These guys always talk about what they do. Oh, I do this. You don't do it, mother effing thing. You're a jealous fan with no real connections, right? So this is an affiliate of the Terror Squad, Kill All Rats. He's a manager to some hip-hop artists, right? He was at the event with Edgar Berlanga, right? I'm going to show you. See, this is him right here at the event, right? He got the VIP guest pass on, right? Here he is with Edgar. Shout out to him. He's here with Edgar. Shout out to Pablo, Fat Joe, Edgar's son, Edgar Sr., right? So you're seeing the connections now, CW, right? Now I'm going to show you what I meant when I said why Edgar was doing the shooting, right? See, here they are right here. This is the Terror Squad. They're going to the press. Remember I was telling you, shout out to Big Edgar. That's Edgar Sr. right here. Here are the guys, right? So Edgar was in there with, and this is all alleged, right? Alleged. You got to say alleged over here. Are you following the content, CW? And whoever else is over here, y'all following this? Four in the building. Are y'all following this before I get to it? Because like I said, a lot of these boxing content creators was on here talking about this, but they don't really know what they're talking about, right? So when Edgar was in there busting guns and all that, this is why he was in there with the shooters, alleged, right? Now, here you go. You see Edgar, right? Pay attention now. Let y'all see a little bit behind the scenes. Y'all gonna give you a little bit of boxing. Shout out to Keith Collins. There you go. See? Got the hammer. Man, you heard him? I'll stop it for you. See, he had the hammer. As you hear the guys recording, they was getting excited. Those were the shooters. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was firing off the gun. He had the shooters with him, right?
Different support Stevens in
the press conference.
Here's the thing.
Stop it again for y'all, man. You know why this is educational purposes? Because a lot of times you sit around and you watch guys that talk about boxing. Doesn't that look like some of the footage I give y'all sometimes, right? So now Edgar was in there with real niggas, right? These are real niggas, right? These are real niggas he was in there with. So maybe that real nigga energy got up in him, and that's why he was ha, 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 ha. Are y'all seeing that now? Are y'all seeing that right now? Oh, it won't let you super chat. Hold on, let me see. Let me refresh the super chat. CW, I don't know what that's about, man. The monetization is on. You will look. CW wants to hit the super chat. Goddamn, I hear you. Just send it to the Cash App, man. There you go. Appreciate you, CW. But do you see what I'm saying now? He was in there with the real niggas. The real niggas from the block. The hitters. So, you know, guys was on here, you know, making content, not knowing nothing. Right? See how this gave you a little bit of insight right there? While he was doing that, ha, 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 right? He was in there with the hitters. He was in there with the hitters. He had real niggas on deck, right? Are you following that, CW? Let me let that soak in for a little bit, man. See, I did give you a little bit of boxing on this, right? Gave you a little bit of boxing, right?
Cansa, solo le cansa.
See, he was in there with they was in there with him, right? He had the shooters in there with him. Now, these are some of the people that Zip with the Drip is going back and forth with. We'll get to that too, but I just want to show you that. See, he was in there with the hitters, Terror Squad affiliates, right? Right? He was in there with the hitters, man. They had the Pooh Shiesties on, the Murder Ones, right? Right? Now, how many of these other content creators that talk boxing really talked about that, man? How many, right? See, these guys are goofballs. These jealous fan goofballs, right? These jealous fan goofballs, right? So maybe that's why Edgar was letting the guns off. He had the shooters with him, but these guys was in there telling you other things, and because they don't know nothing, man. They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. But I'm gonna get back to Zip, right? Now, these guys are going at Zip, right? Because Zip said what he said about Fat Joe. But my whole thing is this, right? This is Zip, right? Let's go back over to Zip. We'll get back over to them too in a second. But did you catch that source right there, CW? He said, remember when Pistol Pete tucked French Montana in? Well, yeah. Pistol Pete was in some of those pictures too. Shout out to him. Kill All Rats, right? That's his movement. He's another one of Fat Joe's guys, right? If you know, you know, right? See, a lot of these guys don't really know nothing. You sit online. Let me put my glasses on. I'm feeling real cool right now, man. You sit online and you listen to guys that blog. They hate on the real players, right? But they don't really want to speak on real players because they're not players, right? They're not players, man. They're in the way. Well, they're not even in the way. They are a jealous fan zone. But maybe that's why Edgar was letting the guns off, right? Was letting the guns off. Now, he was in there with the hitters. The shooters, right? Alleged. We're gonna say alleged. We're gonna say alleged. But how is the content looking now? How's the content looking now? So my whole thing is this, right? You see those guys, they're doing big things, man. They're with Edgar, they're making moves, Terror Squad, Kill All Rats. Why would they get this guy's page shut down? Why? Right? He's just sitting on the couch. He really doesn't have no motion like that. They're around Edgar. They're big motion, right? Not to mention they're in the music industry. They're making moves. But Zip with the Drip has alleged that these guys got his page, his Instagram page shut down. And if they did, that is nasty, nasty work. Nasty work, right? Man, shout out to CW with the $5 in the Cash App, man. Salute, good brother. Always supporting the channel, man. That's why, yeah, look, CW, in a second, when I make this major announcement, man, you just don't understand. I got what's it called? A NDA, non-disclosure agreement. But when everything is official, CW, you don't even realize you have elevated up. Because I elevated CW. A major announcement is going to be announced in a second. And like I said, my real supporters, the real people that ride with me, they get uplifted with me. So all these people that just thought I was a sit around on a YouTuber that nobody listened to or nobody liked, y'all going to really be sick in a second, man. Just know that. Just know that. Right? But yes, CW, you definitely are a part of the growth, just as the ones that went against. That's why I said, stay over there now. Just stay there. Stay there. And continue to switch up your lives. Now your lives, a couple weeks, your lives are going to have to switch up once again. Well, back to Zip, man. Why are they, if he's just on the couch, he doesn't have motion. I think he has big motion. That's why they went at him. And I'm going to play some of his audio. He was saying he was getting phone calls. I can relate to that. When you get phone calls behind the scenes and they be telling you to chill. Because I remember when these guys were going at me and then I was getting phone calls, they was telling me to chill. I said, man, chill for what, man? You tell them niggas that shit. These niggas is pushing lies on my brand and businesses. I'm supposed to chill, right? Come on, man. What type of fuck shit is that? But he was apparently getting calls after they tried to mute his page, shut down his page, and they was telling him to fall back. So my whole thing is this, right? If he is not official or he doesn't have clout and motion, why do you need him to fall back? Why does he have to fall back? Are you following that? Right? Are you following that? CW said facts. Yeah, that's a fact. If nobody has motion, like CW, like you see how I be having all these guys link up, right? I be dolo solo, man. They be having to link up and try to do all these things. Why? Because they know what it is with me. But they still can't do nothing with me. All these goofballs linking up, right? You need to link up and put your funds together. See how CW just threw that 5 over here? That's what you niggas need to start doing, man. Put y'all money together, man. Get y'all weight up, man. Not your jealous fan hate up. Get y'all weight up, man. Get y'all weight up, man. And speaking of that, let me get my comments popping over here on the Facebook side of things. Because I'm on Facebook too. But like I said, I think Zip with the Drip got major motion. That's why these guys attempted to get his page shut down. And he said it was the Terror Squad, man. He's calling them the Telling Squad, man. He's calling them the Telling Squad, right? I'm going to let him say it, right? This is some audio courtesy of Zip with the Drip. Remember, I played this song. I'm not going to play this song because I don't have the copyrights to it. Man, I liked that song, man. I can relate to real music, right? When he was like "Church is the Dub." Matter of fact, you know what? I'll play a little bit of it, man. I'm gonna play a little bit of it, man. Church is the Dub, right? This was a banger he got right here, man. Um, let me see, is it still up here? Man, I gotta find it, man. I gotta find it. I don't have it on here. It might have took it down. It was a hot single, man. A hot single. Close the door. Let me close the door. Um, they always trying to link up with no motion. CW, you know that. You know that, man. They shit is trash, man. They shit is trash, man. Here it is right here. Play this one real quick. Be on the no jumper niggas. That's how I'm gonna be on y'all niggas. Yeah, like how what that nigga name is, the stop. The nigga from the stop. How you be on the Joe Buttons podcast? Cause that's how I'm gonna be on y'all niggas. You know how like everything Whack 100 do on Clubhouse? Niggas be on the internet. They got it up on the internet. It's gonna go. I'm gonna be on y'all niggas. Respectfully. Respectfully. Y'all hear that audio? Hey, Jada deserved that? Deserve what? Me saying that he been rapping about me? That's not a diss. That's not a diss. But he never cut a nigga in the yard and slid off on an early go back. I've done that. Yeah, that's hilarious. Did y'all catch that? He said that Jada Kiss, right? He said that Jada Kiss was rhyming about him. Yo, listen, he might be right, but Jada Kiss could also be rhyming about some of his friends. But what he really mentioned is how, because you know, Jada Kiss never been to jail, but he says that in rhymes and stuff. And he's, you know, Zip did 20 years, I think, and he's saying how he did that, right? So I found that funny. I found that funny right there, man. That was funny. He said, "We know your Achilles over here. Don't let the stone." Achilles, is there anyone else? Right? Yeah. CW, is there anyone else? Yeah. How Achilles took my man down? Yeah. Achilles took my man down and backed down the whole army, right? We used to have those shirts. I gotta find one of those shirts in here. Those were the original Team Tucker joints. Those were the original Team Tucker joints, the Jihad Tucker joints that we had. It said, most of these fighters are in protective custody. Is there anyone else? The JT. Yeah, is there anyone else? He took down their fiercest warrior in front of the whole squad, right? And backed the army down, said, is there anyone else? Is there anyone else? Is there any? Yeah, that's what you do. That's how you do it. Like if you really on your mano a mano, you whoop the hardest nigga out, man, in front of everybody, and say who got next? Who's up? Who's up? Now real men gonna respect it. Like, oh nah, son ain't nothing to fuck with. A coward? What's a coward gonna do? A coward does what the YouTube boxing community do. They all link up, man. And that's when I get on my Sarge. Step outside and I whoop both your asses like you stole something, man. Come outside, man. Come outside. But yeah, Achilles was a killer, man. So was Hector. You see how he did Hector, right? When Hector killed his little cousin, right? Yo, look, yo, Achilles had a squad, right? Yeah, look, when they killed his cousin, I'm gonna get back to topic, but you brought this up. So I want to touch on the difference of a real warrior and a coward warrior, right? Yeah, when they killed his cousin, Hector killed his cousin, right? How did he handle that? Did he go get all his soldiers and troops and be like, "Yo, we're marching, right? Yeah, we're marching to the war." That nigga, he geared up and went to the war dolo solo, nigga. Yeah, he went to the war dolo solo and called that man's name out for hours. He was just out there yelling, Hector, right? Hector. He was just out there yelling, ready to get busy, right? Hector, right? Ready to get busy. Hector at the war for the head. Like, nigga, come see me, man. Come see me, man. These niggas ain't built like that. But thank you for recognizing that, CW. Thank you. But yeah, back to Zip, man. Why? Yo, listen, he's dolo solo, man. They going at my man hard. But you heard what he said. He said he's coming for these niggas, man. He said he is coming for these niggas, man. But my whole thing is, if they really got his channel shut down, right? If they got his channel shut down, his Instagram thing shut down, that's nasty work, man. That is disgusting, despicable work, man. And I can't respect that, man. Especially after I seen how I just showed you how these guys are rolling. These guys are in the game. Y'all are stomping, making major moves. So why would you shut down a guy that y'all claim is just sitting on the couch? Why? Why would you do that? I know why. I went through similar things. Why are you shutting him down? Because you know he's more powerful than what you're trying to say he is. You know he got more status than what you say he is. Right? Shout out to Buju Bangtan. Right? Buju Bangtan was on Drink Chat. You guys can look it up. I'm not doing all that for y'all, right? Because there's enough bullshit content creators out here that just sit around. So you just sitting around, all the stuff that I'm telling you is out there. Look it up for yourself. But Buju Bangtan was on Drink Chaps, and he said something. And when you are powerful in life, period, what your enemy tries to do is they try to defame your character or push lies on your character. Yes, CW, facts. Let's pin that. How is the content looking now? You are spot on. Executive producer of the Source Experience. But yes, when you are powerful, that is what your enemy will attempt to do. Defame your character because they know your name, right? Your name, your character carries weight. Carries weight. Right? Carries weight. And I think that's what they are trying to do with Zip. Because like I've said, if he's just sitting on the couch and he has no motion, why shut his Instagram page down? Why? Right? Why would you do that? That's my whole thing, right? Y'all are rolling to, press conferences with Edgar Berlanga. You got Edgar Berlanga pulling out the gat. Right? Edgar was charged up because he was with the terror squad. He was with the shooters, alleged. You gotta say alleged. But he was with the shooters. He had the streets with him, right? So he was feeling good. But these guys, according to Zip, are the telling squad, man. The telling squad, man. Because he said that you guys told and got his IG shut down. He said it, right? And let's pull it up real quick, right? Let's pull it up, man. Zip with the drip, man. Said that you guys told, man. told on his IG, right, and got his page shut down, which to me is the nastiest word.
Getting my page clapped. So let me tell you what I heard. Let me tell y'all what I heard. I heard niggas has got caught on wiretap. I heard a very prominent member of the terror squad caught a case. Matter of fact, I heard one of Fat Joe's homeboys caught a case. I don't know if he's terror squad. I don't know that. But I heard from a very reliable source, one of the rich niggas out Queens. One of the rich niggas out Queens told me somebody's on a wiretap talking about, hey, yo, man, just tell on them niggas, man.
What?
If I get that paperwork,
So stop. Maybe this is the reason why they got his page jammed up. Did you do? Those are strong allegations right there, right? What he just said, right? He's alleging, right? We got, it's alleged, right? How's the content looking now? He is alleging that a prominent member or friend, affiliate of Fat Joe and the Terror Squad, maybe that's why he's calling them the Terror Squad, is on a wiretap telling somebody, yo, just tell on them niggas. That is nasty work. What do y'all think about that, man? It's 6 of y'all in here, man. 6 of y'all in here. What do y'all think about that, man? How's the content looking now? What do y'all think about that, man? If these guys are street guys, and, they live by the code of the streets, rest in peace to Guru. Remember Guru, Gifted Rhymes Unlimited? The codes of the streets. These are street guys, man. So another street guy is alleged to be on a wiretap telling somebody that did a street activity to tell. How do y'all feel about that, man? How do y'all feel about that, man? How do y'all feel about that? Don't be shy, man. Listen, man. 7 in the building, man. Comments are free, man. I'm not telling you to hit the super chat, refresh the super chat. I'm not telling y'all to do none of that, man. You know what? Look. I'm going to do y'all a favor right here, man. Comments are free. Watch this. Hold on, man. Right? And mind you, you see, I turned my app off, but it's still blowing up. I'm sitting here, not even going to get to some of this Instacart money. I'm not even going to get to some of this Instacart money right now. I'm just sitting here blogging with y'all, man. So all I'm asking y'all to do is hit the like button. Likes are free. Likes are free. Comments are free, right? You guys sit online, you so-called real niggas and real this, that, and the third, right? Yes, he is, CW. There you go. He's saying that, alleged that the dude is on a wiretap telling the guy to tell. Telling the guy to tell. He's telling the guy to tell. He's telling the guy to tell. He's telling the guy to tell. Like, how does that sound, CW? He's telling the guy to tell. Right? Man, yeah, there you go, CW, checking it out now. There you go. You tapping in. You see what's going on. Look, here it is right here. Look, I'm going to blow this up. See what I just said right there, man? Feel free to comment. Hit the like button. It's all free. See, I donated for y'all, man. I donated $5 for y'all. All I ask y'all to do is comment, man. Feel free to comment, man. I'm going to play this audio again one more time and tell me, is this an honorable move from street guys, right? What Zip is with the drip is alleging that these so-called street gangsters are doing. And maybe this is why they got his page shut down.
To get my page clap. So let me tell you what I heard. Let me tell y'all what I heard. I heard niggas has got caught on wiretap. I heard a very prominent member of the terror squad caught a case. Matter of fact, I heard one of Fat Joe's homeboys caught a case. I don't know if he's terror squad, I don't know that. But I heard from a very reliable source.
Reliable? Let me stop it. Look, I'm going to stop it. If this was boxing, you niggas go crazy over that. My sources say, my sources. So he's saying from a reliable source, man.
Queens. One of the rich niggas out Queens told me. Somebody's on a wiretap. Talking about, hey, yo, man, just tell on them niggas, man.
There it is right there. Maybe this is why they got his page shut down. What? So he's alleging that somebody that is supposed to be official is on the wiretap saying, yo, man, just tell on them niggas. So my question to you is, feel free to comment. It's free. Is that official? To tell somebody, yo, just tell on them niggas. Just tell on them niggas, man. Don't get quiet over here now, man. There's a couple y'all in the building. That is free. See what I said? It's free to comment. Right? It's free to comment, man. Is that official? If this is all true, that somebody is on a wiretap telling somebody who got jammed up, yo, just tell on them niggas. Just tell on them niggas, man. Let that soak in. Let that marinate in. While that marinates in, let's get to some of the motion. Shout out to Coach Reen on the scene. Look, you came in at the right time. Look at my baby girl. Come here. Coach Reen has more boxing experience than a lot of you guys. Here is Coach Reen. This is why she's called Coach Reen.
Setting it up, Coach. All right, let your heart go now. Let your heart go.
Yes. Feel free to comment. Is that official? Is that official?
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuimu-Helua. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout-out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
Yes, you know the vibes, man. But that was Coach Reen, myself. But comment, man. Why y'all scared to comment, man? I get it. Because you want to be famous.
Oh my gosh, he's sweating. Down, Narina. Down. Narina. I'm taking a video. You want to be famous?
Work, Chris. Work, body. Nice. Good body shot. Body shot, Chris.
Yeah, by the way, man, shout out to Amani. Young boy Amani took the silver. But man, I'm gonna get to some of the look. Well, I let that marinate in real quick. Let that marinate, right? Let me just, this is a boxing channel. So let me just show a little bit of boxing. My boxing, though. I want to show my boxing. Right? Later for coming on here, gossiping boxing, what a lot of guys do, right? They gossip boxing, right? I don't gossip boxing. I don't like to deal with boxing gossipers and all that. Let me go to some of my boxing, right? Coach, yeah, she's official. She's official because her father's official. Did I look like I know a little something, CW? These guys talk shit about me, but look. Now, CW, this is for you. This is for you because you are a true boxing fan supporter, right? Now, remember how I was telling you about uppercuts? I'm going to play a video for you. You're going to see the technique on display right here from a young fighter who is Shanewz boxing. He is being groomed. He's up, he's doing his thing, man. He's looking good, man. Shout out to my cousin, Buddy McGurk, right? He's getting the magic, right? But CW, you ask questions, and instead of always talking it, man, I'd rather show it. Yeah, did you catch it right there, CW? CW, did you catch it? Or let me bring it back. I'm gonna bring it back so you can catch it, right? I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna bring it. Huh? All right, go. You don't gotta tell me.
At the gym, rising star Armoni prepares for the Junior Olympics. Confident soaring.
Yeah, this guy thinks he can whoop me. Yeah, this guy thinks he can whoop me, man. Calisthenics. This guy thinks he can whoop me. Yeah, sucker think he can whoop me. Sucker think he bad. Junior Olympics right here. We taking it. We taking it.
Yes, Junior.
This Saturday, Sunday, Newburgh, New York. We coming. You know the vibes, but back to like I said, there's 200, couple hundred people online lost, deaf, dumb, blind, and confused about what boxing is. And it's sad because they need to go in the gym and learn something. But in all actuality,
learn something.
At 26 years old, we never seen Floyd Mayweather get mopped on the floor like that.
Money is learning
so why are people even entertaining the conversation?
Did you catch that uppercut, CW? Now I know you had asked me about uppercuts and throwing uppercuts. Did you catch that uppercut right there, CW? Did you catch that technique of that uppercut? Or what about this over here, CW? See, when I get to talking that real boxing shit, motherfuckers got to slide. What about this right here, CW? Watch the slide. Do my day. Slide on. Man, that's young Amani right there, boy. He's coming along. He's coming along, man. How is the content looking now? God damn it. How is the content looking now? God damn it. How is the content looking now? So I gave y'all a little break to let that soak in about what Zip with the drip mentioned, man. But is that official? Is that official? To get on the phone and tell a nigga to tell. Doesn't that sound like some YouTube boxing niggas, man? That's what these niggas do, man. But these are apparently street dudes. These are supposed to be street niggas. Niggas that know the rules, man. These are street guys. But how does that work, man? How does that work, man? That's nasty, nasty work, man. That is nasty, disgusting work. But I think that's why they got Zip with the Drips page shut down, man. You know, that's just my opinion, man.
When I see this terror squad piece, I'ma take that shit from whoever I see got that on. When I see that, I'm taking that. Nigga acting like he tough. Oh, I'll come in and $2 million worth of jewelry by myself. I'ma walk in the night and sit next to him. I'm a project baby for real. I'm from the project. The soil of soil. Nitro said it. When we're coming by myself with about $2 million in jewelry just so I can show you how much cap I'm working with. You get booked. Yeah, you're done. That's how I'ma do you, nigga.
See, this is what started the whole thing.
$2 million on, like, oh, I come to your home with all my jewelry on. Niggas ain't gonna do nothing. Oh, I come to your crib, $2 million worth of jewelry on. Niggas ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, right. When I see it, I'ma take that.
Now that's what sparked the whole thing, right? That's what sparked the whole thing. That was the Fat Joe. That was the fat look. I don't want to talk. That was the Fat Joe Jadakiss podcast when he said that, and Zip responded, and this is what sparked it all to where it's at now, where his Instagram page was taken, and now he's alleging that a street nigga is on a wiretap telling another nigga to tell. Telling another nigga to tell, man. But look, I hit my hour mark, y'all. And CW, thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. How is the content looking now? I got my live back, man. I got the live back. They shut my live down yesterday because they tried to Zip with the drip me. Right? I showed a legal gun that I'm allowed to carry. I'm not gonna pull it out now, right? These niggas is something else, man. These tough niggas, man. These tough niggas that can't fight, right? These tough niggas. They talk about fighting and fighters and all that. Can't fight. Can't show you their techniques nowhere, right? Look, I'm gonna show y'all the technique again, right? And tell me if you see the technique anywhere, man. Look. Ooh, that boy bad. That boy bad. Yo, body getting busy, boy. Man. Amani turned into something. Amani is turning into something, God damn it. Look, Amani is turning into something. Woo, damn. That uppercut was vicious. Damn. That boy looking deadly. Yeah, did he almost snap his neck off with that uppercut? Yeah, did he almost snap his neck off with that uppercut, man? Did he almost snap his neck off with that uppercut, man? Did he almost snap his neck off, man? Man, Amani has turned into a vicious animal. Did he almost snap his neck off with that uppercut, man? Hold on, man. Look. Oh man. Oh my God. Yeah, he almost snapped his neck off. Now the reason why I'm highlighting that, because I remember a particular derelict. Talking about punches, and nobody's worrying about your punches. My punches are all over the game. All over the game. Mason Hodges said, talking boxing, big guy, showing guys us pointless legit or not. Mason, what are you talking about? I don't understand your comment. What are you talking about? I'll entertain you because I'm at the end of my show now. I'll entertain you. What are you talking about? Who sent you over here? Who sent you over here? Never seen you over here before. Who sent you over here, man? Let me check you out real quick, man. Cause I'm about to tighten you up, man. I'm not even gonna tell my moderators to get at you. I'm gonna tighten you up right now. Who sent you over here? Why are you over here, man? You know my slogan. You do have options. Why are you over here? Go sit around somewhere else where guys like you are comfortable showing guns. Look, there you go. There you go. Let me check your channel out. Okay, you have no subscribers. You just made your page 6 months ago. You're talking about showing guns, right? Maybe you are the person that tried to report my channel and get it shut down. So what I'm going to do for you is, right, because I don't need you over here, right? I don't need you over here. I am going to remove you, right? And now I'm going to hide you off the channel. Be gone, brother. See you later. How do you like me now? Get up out of here, man. Get up out of here, man. You heard? Get up out of here. I can show whatever I want to show. Like I said, my guns are legal. I walk the street with a legal gun every day. For guys like you that hide in the shadows, that feel some type of way about me, I walk the streets with a legal gun. And I will use that gun to burn your face off if you ever got out of line with me. And run and tell that, brother. Run and tell that, man. Yes, thank you for the highlighting that, WCS. Thank you for highlighting that. That is probably the clown that got my page shut down. Man, you got that uppercut, CW? You seen it, right? You was always asking about it. Look. CW was always asking about it. Amani demonstrated it, man. Did you see the technique? Hold on. Let's look at the technique again, CW. You asked about this, man. Look at the technique. Watch the technique of this, man. Amani is getting bad, man. Look at the technique, man. That was the straight right, left. Oh, man, that was nice, man. Amani's looking, man. Like I told him, he lost. He didn't win the gold. But, man, he's making leaps and bounds. That's what it's about, man. He's making leaps and bounds, man. It's about progress, man. Rome wasn't built overnight, man. He just looks vicious now, man. I was looking at him, man. I said, damn, you looking, you're getting it, man. Look at him. Look at the technique. Look. That kid right there was older than him right here. This is an 18-year-old kid he's fighting. That was an 18-year-old, man, that he beat on our Saturday. He lost. He started slow. That's why I told Joe, man. I was like, I said, I don't work the corners, man. But if I was there, you can't. The amateur boxing, you can't. It's not the pros, man. You gotta go. You see what I told him today in the gym? Be first. You gotta be first in the amateurs, man. You gotta be first. But he looked good. Yeah, man. You see your man Mason? What was his name? Mason reported my channel. He that was a fake page, like WCS said. That was the guy that reported. Like, you get out of here, man. You niggas to me, you fake boxing fan, jealous fan niggas. Y'all are so jealous about life, man. Right? Yeah, you reported me, right? Let me let you know this too, man. Like I said, that is a legal gun that I carry. Right? A legal gun. I'm not out here waving an unregistered handgun. I have proper documents to walk the streets with my guns, carry, conceal, all of that, man. I could work security. If you, like I said, if you are correct, that's why you always hear me say serious inquiries only, man. If you are somebody that's serious and you coming with the right increments and you're talking the right language, I can carry that gun for you and protect you. But hey, what do I know, right? But yeah, they reported me yesterday, right? They reported me yesterday because I was walking my dogs with a legal firearm that I'm allowed to carry at all times, right? In New York, right? And yeah, one of the strictest gun laws. I'm allowed to carry that gun on me at all times in New York. You go run and tell that. You go run and tell that, or you run down on me and see and find out, right? Find out, man. But yeah, you probably been in the shadows forever since the Jackal Fitness days. A jealous jellyfish. That's what I refer to all the Jackal Fitness fan. You guys are jealous jellyfishes because you listen to lies. Exactly. That's why I did the lie that I did today, man. Because I related to what Zip with the Drip was talking about. Having your page or something taken. Hey, come on, that's sucker shit, man. But that's what you deal with this internet, CW. You see how he came over here from a fake account? It's suckers, man. Cowards, man. Cowards. But how is the content looking now? Happy Memorial Day. Salute to all the soldiers worldwide. I think today Applebee's gives free meals. Certain places give free meals. If you are a veteran, go get you a free meal today, man. You deserve it, man. You deserve it, man. Go get you I know a couple restaurants, they give the veterans free meal, man. Go get that, man. And get a Shirley Temple. That's what I drink. I don't drink alcohol. Even when I did drink alcohol, Shirley Temples was my drink. I'd like extra cherries. Hook it up for me. But yes, this is the Sauce Experience, man. He said, where's WCS going? Yeah, where are you going? If you're still in here, WCS, you are a vet. Remember, I had on my military joint, man. Yo, look, some content never gets old, right? I'm not gonna play the music, but this video right here will never get old, man. I can't play it, got music on it. Remember this? Oh man, this was classic. Yo, remember that? Yo, look, man, that video never gets old. Remember, that was Earl Spence, Red Riding Hood. He was Red Riding Hood. They was in Oklahoma. And Terrence told him then, yo, I'm going to stop. I'm going to make you do the stinky leg. Yo, Terrence is a prophet, man. He's an honorable, righteous prophet, man. Everything that he said in that video, right? Right? I'll pull it up over here. I got it over here. I'll pull it up over here. We'll watch it together. But everything that he said in that video, if it didn't come to fruition, yo, it came to fruition, man. It came to fruition. Everything that he said in that video came to fruition, right? And guys are still recovering from this, man. But remember, he said, yo, I'm going to stop you. You're going to do the stinky leg. You will do the stinky leg, man. Earl Spence did the stinky leg, man. He did it, man. He said it. You will do the stinky leg, man. Right? Oh, hold on. See where we at? He said, you will do the stinky leg. I will stop you. He said, all my life, all my mom, you won't not me. You won't not me.
Yo, some videos age so well.
What you want to bet on that? What you want to bet on? Bet 100,000 on that. Let's bet $1 million. Easy. Let's bet $1 million. You getting that money, right? Easy. Let's bet $1 million. Easy. Talking about
The smartest thing to do is to stay away from
So when I stop him, y'all gonna say he was too weak. Oh my life. He stayed at 147.
Yo, y'all catch that? Yo, he's a prophet. Look, yo, you heard what he just said? We're talking a little bit of boxing at the end now because I'm about to wrap it up. But did you hear what he said? Yo, when I stop him, y'all gonna say he was too weak. He stayed in the yo. Didn't they say that? Yo, Terrence is a prophet. That's why he came out there looking like that. Y'all remember? He looked like Moses, man. When he walked to the ring, right? Crawford is a Jones by blood, man. I remember talking to his mother. His mother told me that. He's a Jones, man. He had the Jones look on him. He looked like he needed a shave. He just looked like a man that was in the wilderness, right? But he was locked in. Remember when he walked to the ring? He was playing, "Hey, Mr. Carter, where have you been?" Yeah, he had the look upon him like he was divine. He was righteous. Remember, he walked. Look, I'm gonna get up and walk for y'all. He was just walking, like, right? He was marching, man. He had the look upon him because he knew this, right? He was divine. He told that man that 4 to 5 years ago, when I stop you, they're gonna say you was weak, you was all, and he did it. That's why I said certain content will never get old. He had the 12 years a slave look on him. He just, he looked like a man that was in captivity, right? But he was divine. That's what God does, right? Right? God to do that. God to make, like, that's why one thing about me, when you see, I always give people money. They're like a homeless guy come up to me, because you never know. He could be an angel in disguise, man. That's what God does sometimes, man. He will hide an angel right in front of you in disguise. And you will look down upon that person, right? Meanwhile, that person is honorable and righteous. You have no idea. You'll look down on him. How some of these same clown content bums, these niggas is bums, nigga. You're a bum, nigga. You are a bum, right? Literally a content bum. I had the audacity to talk down on me, my brands and businesses, right? But that's what God does. He will hide you in plain sight.
What's smoking out?
Oh, man. Damn. 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 Oh. Man. Oh, my God. Incredible. Damn. Make you do the stinky leg. Look. Stinky leg. He's doing it. God damn.
Yo, some videos age so well.
Man, yes, they do.
Some
videos is age. That video right there, I'm only bringing that video up. I only brought that video up, right? Because these goofballs, once again, are bringing Earl Spence back up. For what? Like, they're bringing Earl Spence back up. So it's like, you brought him up, I'm going to bring him up. That's what we last remember of him. You niggas is on here on goofy time. That is what we last remember of him. So I get it, EJ. Shout out to you. Enjoy your money. I wouldn't be wanting to rush back into the ring either. I wouldn't want to be rushed back into the ring either. Yeah, Malik, I'm going to post your comment, and then I am going to strike it down with the hand of God. You saying post-car accident. It wasn't post-car accident when he whooped Danny Garcia's ass. It wasn't post-car accident when he whooped Ugar's ass. So miss me with that. Miss me with that. Miss me with that. Look. I got to get on my Shaquille Sunflower. Remember Martin and Shaquille Sunflower? I thought we were two. I thought he was two. I thought he was two. Yes, no. It wasn't no post-accident when he whooped Ugar's ass and he whooped Danny Garcia's. He just ran into 12 years a slave, a.k.a. Moses. And Moses told us, yo, I am going to stop you. And when I put you down, understanding, they're going to say you was too weak. You stayed in the vision too long. You were going to do the stinky leg. God damn it, some videos were aged well. He damn sure did every damn thing. He did the stinky leg. He did the bebop. He did the chicken wing. He did the Harlem Shake. He did just about everything, God damn it. He did the MC Hammer. Uh-oh, here come the hammer. He did all of that, man. All of that, man. But it is what it is, man. But I just had to bring that in because I seen these guys were bringing him back out again. He's not trying to rush back out. That's why he said that. Because every time he thinks about coming back out, that is what was last for him. That is what was last for him. The biggest fight, the fish got cooked. But EJ, enjoy your money, man. Stay where you at. Don't let these guys rush you back. Come back when you want to come back. I wouldn't even come back. I wouldn't come back. You don't need to come back. Because, you know, that ass whooping is probably still sitting on you. Ass whoopings like that don't come up off you. But see, these guys don't know boxing. They just talk boxing. They really never fucked with you. But I bet you know really now who really fucked with you. Because, you know, you would have never got your ass whooped like that if you fucked with the people that fucked with you because they was telling you to stop doing the shit that you was doing, and that's probably what got your ass fucked up. But hey, what do I know? How is the content looking now? God damn it, I'm about to wrap it up. How's the content looking now? They can't lie no more. They can't lie no more, man. But yeah, I did throw a little bit of boxing in at the end. But shout out to Zip with the drip, man. Keep doing your thing. I like your content. And if he calls them the Telling Squad. If the Telling Squad, aka the Terror Squad, did him like that, that is nasty business. But if apparently what he is alleging that they told the guy to tell, why wouldn't they tell on IG? Right? If you're telling somebody that, look, pay attention. It's like that guy. What was his name again? Mason, that came over here and was telling me I'm showing guns and all that. It was like Mason. If they're telling on Instagram, the social media, why wouldn't they tell on shit that's going to get them incarcerated and sitting up in jail? You're telling on social media, right? So why wouldn't you tell if your freedom was on the line? Know who you're doing business with. And this is for the street guys. This period. Know who you're getting in business with. Know who you're dealing with. Because a lot of people are snakes in the grass. They have no honor, integrity. They don't have no code, no principles. They'll lie, you know, and won't feel nothing about it. But when you have honor and you're righteous and you live by a code, it's a different thing. But hey, what do I know? How is the content looking now? Man, I threw on my cool shades today, too. I want to look educated so I can educate. And by me, this was all educational purposes. Appreciate the guys that was in here. Before we close out, feel free to comment. The comments are free. How was the show? Critique it, whatever. Share, like, don't watch. Be like Mason. Come over here with the bullshit and get tossed, right? Now, you see how me and Malik didn't agree, but I did not curse at him. I just pointed out the obvious. Like I said, when Earl whooped out Danny, oh, man, it was nothing. When he whooped out Ugas, it was nothing. But when he got whooped out by Terrence, oh, it was the car crash. It was all these things. He was high, but I don't know how he got high. Because when you're in that locker room, there's the commission there. I don't know how his girl slipped him something because the commission's in there. So I just don't get it, man. Right? He was perfect. He won the first round. Then the disaster struck for the other eight. Yeah, he was, man. He slipped. Yeah, that's one of the classics. You got to watch the Fanon. Yo, I don't know if this is still on this channel, but yo, Fanon had a live stream fight party going when Terrence Crawford dropped him, when Bo Mac, Big Daddy Mac, that's what I call him. That's Big Daddy Mac, man. Yo, Bo Mac hit him with the sauce, man. Right? Bo Mac was watching the content. I said it, man. I said, what in the slow, stiff Spence is going on? Everybody wanted to get on my looks. Oh, look at you. You look like you're out of shape. You look like you can't do this. I'll whoop your motherfucking ass, nigga. I'll whoop your ass. But, oh, you look like you're out of shape. You look like this. You just, no, I know what I'm looking at. Nigga went out there. Bo Mac said, man, slow shit. Come over the top with the hook. Dropped his ass in the second round. Oh, he slipped. No, he got punched in his motherfucking neck because he was overextending. He was reaching, and he was slow as shit. Terrence two-pieced him. and it was over after that. Luckily for him, it was towards the end of the round, and he was able to get out of that round because he was in trouble from then. Watch the fight. If you know what you're looking at, you know that. But like I said, a lot of y'all don't know what you're looking at. You listen to people that don't know what they're looking at, and then it's poison and toxic on top of toxic. So you're deaf, dumb, and blind. And then when somebody like me comes on and I critique or I give an expert opinion, because at the end of the day, what is an expert, right? And I qualify as an expert, right? An expert is somebody that goes from the amateurs to the professional ranks. I just showed you a young amateur fighter who I am working with, who was looking good, right? Now I have worked with professional fighters. Shout out to Jihad Tucker, right? So as I will classify myself as an expert, amateurs to the pros, high school to the league, no in between. I think that qualifies me as an expert. Whether you like what I say or not, I have the qualifications to show that and the resume, right? So when I say the things that I say, right, I'm slowing this down. I got my glasses on, I'm looking educated. I feel like I'm coming from an expert standpoint. And then I also have expert counsel. I could get on my phone and hit up Bozy Ennis, who now is a unified world champion teacher. And I can ask him as an elder. Or I could even phone in my cousin, who you seen left a comment, said, oh, I'll be in Brentwood in a couple weeks, keep you posted. So I can talk to these guys. Now, one is a Hall of Fame, two-time world champion fighter, Buddy McGirt, also a trainer, world champion trainer, stats on stats. The other, Bozy, was a former fighter, but was never a champion, but now has guided many champions, including his son. So if I get counsel from these guys, and I have my little experience, what does that say? Whereas you are sitting around listening to guys that like to argue with guys that secretly have crushes on guys that sit around, don't have a date thing going on, a pot to piss in, nor a window to throw it out of, right? And they don't even know how to cover a fight. They'd rather sit in a room with another man like this and do a fight party. Oh, go to right jab, go to that. Fuck out of here, man. You niggas been weird. You niggas been jealous fans with no motion. And when God has a blessing for you, it's always going to be for you. How is the content looking now? You know, you do have options. Boom, 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 boom. And once again, CW, thank you for the $5 in the Cash App. And next time, feel free to comment, guys. Comments are free. Likes are free. Shares are free. But if you can't do that, trust and believe, I know who you are and I know what you're with. And you're not official because certain support is free. Notice I didn't say refresh the super chat once, donate to the channel, none of that. I just say feel free to comment, like, share. These are free, man. These are all free. I'll go make some money right now. I don't need you to pay me no money. I show that all the time. I'll go make my money. Right? And for those of y'all that thought I was a full-time Instacart guy, no. I am a master operator. I master operating heavy machinery, heavy equipment. Also have a Class A license. Also have a valid carry concealed security license. So I don't come on here saying, yo, help me. Donate to my channel. Refresh my super chat. No. Why? I have too many other professional qualifications to go get a bag. How is the content looking now? And hopefully you caught the sauce. Don't sweat the technique. Yo, Monty, keep stepping, man. I'm seeing the shine.
Mason, the only guns I was showing right there was right here. 4.5 and the Desert Eagle, man. The Desert Eagle will put you to sleep, man. The 4.5 will put you to sleep too. But the Desert Eagle, I have you flying on the clouds. Hopefully you caught that sauce.
I take my shit in stride, nigga. I'm a man at the end of the day, nigga.
That's real.
Niggas don't owe me nothing. I don't owe niggas nothing.
You right?
We got friends out here this day that don't post shit. How many friends you know never post nothing you did, nigga? That you grow with.
A lot.
Thank you. I got the same shit. I got a friend with that right now. Don't do shit. I'm taking them niggas with me. Hell no. You gonna stay right there, nigga, when I go. You don't show the same love I show niggas. I show everybody love. Like, you supposed to show that back. Niggas be on your page. Niggas won't like your shit. Why follow me?
You right?
You'll stroll right past a nigga page. You'll look at it and won't like it. Why are you here? Why are you here?
Talk to him.
Delete yourself, nigga. Why are you here? Bitches too, why y'all here, man? Delete yourself. Why are you here?
That's fire.
Delete yourself. It don't make sense, son. It's just crazy. And niggas will be looking at you like you wrong when you get on and leave niggas too.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, right.
This is your boy Jamel Simplified Herring, and I'm with the best in the world, the best from Long Island, the Sauce Talk Podcast. Hey, we doing big things. Shout out to everybody out there in LI as well. Simplified, salute.
Yes, you know the vibes.
Yes, this is the Sauce Talk with Keyshawn Davis. The Sauce Talk, okay. First off,
Hey, this is Coach Larry Wade, IBL Champions. Hey, I train professional boxers, and you with Sauce Talk Podcast. You don't want to miss anything that he puts on here.
Appreciate you, champ. You know the vibe. Yeah.
Yo, what's up? Joe Harris Boxing with the Sauce. Sauce Experience. But what do I know? Yeah.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.